character that he probably hasn't been really playing that much. Questionable decision, and then Jerry just kind of got hot and got back into it. So here we go, winners finals.
Yep, Juicebox Jerry. So we got a Sheik Puff, lots of combos available for Sheik. But Jerry's pretty good at avoiding grabs, so we're gonna have to see how Juicebox adapts to that.
Yeah. Sorry, as you mentioned, yeah, going for grabs as Sheik in this matchup is a super high risk reward. If you do get a confirm, if you do get a grab, then it's usually going to lead to an up air and a slap. And and at these, 80, 90, 100%, these are going to be kill setters. But if you don't, or you get crouch canceled, then boom, rest, whatever punish. But there you go. That's a great grab by Juicebox right there.
Brilliantly done. Yeah. And Juicebox, when we were watching him play against, I believe it was Polish, he had to kind of space it out really well and basically not get hit by it. And so he's gonna have a really good advantage against Jerry here in regards to spacing out. Yeah.
I was gonna say I do not think that's on purpose, and that's a great. Oh, wait a second, he's really low. I don't know.
Yeah. Rising pound.
Yeah, that's not enough. Wow. And if you're Juicebox, you'll take that every day of the week. The accidental switch to Zelda. He had to go off stage to transform back to Sheik, and Jerry just exhausted too many jumps. I like that quick fast fall fair that he did to just keep
kind of make sure it's dead.
Coming back. Exactly,
right.
But just a little bit too ham.
Now I think if he air dodged straight up, he would have made it back, but because I think Juicebox got up from ledge a little early there, but we might be good now. Yeah, and Juicebox just playing the spacing game, because you gotta kind of do it back to him if you really want to get anywhere with it.
Yeah, he's more than happy to. He does these little stutter steps in neutral, and then he throws up a shield. You see the few times that Jerry will go in with an aerial, Juicebox using Sheik's shield to, it's gigantic, using it to his advantage, and just gets these counter hits. And even with the SD, with Jerry, Juicebox has just been totally dominating this game so far.
Right. Very smart against all the floaties. I mean, especially in this region, he gets plenty of practice against it, so it's definitely something he's comfortable with. Opted for the forward smash. A little interesting from Jerry, but clean attack from Juicebox.
All right, well, he just got caught a little, standing on top platform, trying to charge some needles, and Jerry's like, you can't do that for free. And then, speaking of not doing it for free, that will do it again.
Solid forward air.
Yeah, he just putting these aerials, in that case a forward smash on Juicebox's shield, they're getting punished almost every time. And I think this is where Juicebox is really pushing forward and winning these scrums, is when Jerry's at low percent. Because he'll get not just one hit, but he'll get like 2 or 3, and that'll lead, get from 10 to 30 to 50.
Right.
And then here, Jerry has to find a way to close the stock out, and Juicebox is just getting all this percent absolutely free.
So even when the stock is closed out, he's got an even bigger hill to climb the next stock. It's a little rough.
Yeah, and we don't even have to say, right there, and if the game is close, rest is on the table, but Juicebox, again, holding on to the second stock so well, and just basically, now that Jerry's best kill option is off the table for the foreseeable future, basically, this stock and the next stock, Juicebox has all the room in the world to just play as slow and methodical as he wants, or he can go in and get grabs. It's up to him.
Right, and Jerry's just kind of have to let it happen unless he finds some crazy openings. So. But playing really well with his needles, especially. He's gotten really good at doing that, whether that's just the short hop needles or not, but just goes in.
Yeah, he's still living, but not by much. Again, any aerial should kill Jerry at this percent, and that will do it. Juicebox with a commanding first game with a little help from Jerry.
Right, absolutely showing no fear after that first couple stocks. He kind of knew he had the momentum in his favor. So collecting himself a little bit, but I think Jerry might have some ideas up his sleeve. Where do you think they're gonna go next?
I would be shocked if they went anywhere other than Dreamland, but we'll have to see. Are they gonna go to FD? So I guess maybe Jerry saw in Juicebox's game a lot of quick movement and needle confirm off of platforms, and he just wants to get an even level playing field. And at this point, if he gets hit, he could just DI out and away, and there's no, vertical follow-up there necessarily for Juicebox like there was on Battlefield.
Right, it's less for Jerry to worry about.
But Juicebox, I don't care, man. I'll still get my hits. I'll still rack up that percent. This is not going to deter me from going in.
Exactly. He's very quick, Sheik. And I've also noticed against Polish, he opts for a lot of down tilts to kind of pop him up and get that free aerial, so it's very similar to the down throw. You know,
He just went for it right there.
Yeah.
It was a good punish by Jerry, but I love that. When you bring something up, it's like, he likes to go for these down tilts.
And then he does it exactly that. Perfect.
This should be, we accidentally got the slow get up over 100.
It's very rough for Puff at that point. It's very easy to punish.
Yeah, and he could have just gotten up, back aired. If he wanted to get fancy, go for the rest. But
Right, sent him all the way across the stage, or just killed him, right?
Yeah.
So, yep, forward throw really strong there.
Oh, that pullback. So good. A lot of, pretty much every Sheik in this region, even the ones that don't really show up anymore, like Plank and Hat, they love to do that to mix up their opponent on the ledge. It's so good.
Right, exactly. You can't see where she's going in the process, so it's definitely something really cool to do.
You can also mix in shortening the up B. There's just a lot, and good stuff by. There's a big rest. First of the set.
Yeah, finally. Good to see it at least in these early stocks, because if you wait too long, of course, we're going to see what happened last game. So really cleanly done with the up air.
Yeah.
Kind of catching them out.
So now we're in this position. We haven't seen, this is the first point where Jerry has a real bona fide lead. We're going to see if he wants to switch up the game plan. We saw him time out a lot in Game 5. He's definitely not averse to just, again,
chilling.
Yep, big chilling, giving Juicebox space. Just trying to avoid getting these hits because, at least just on a per neutral opening basis, Juicebox is getting more of them, and he's getting more damage generally off of when he gets openings. So this is something that Jerry's going to have to try and keep Juicebox at bay because, that jab.
Right, because if he gets the opportunity to go in again, we're going to kind of see a repeat of what was happening prior, where he just got way too much off on Jerry. But, yep, there's the stray aerial that we were looking for, that he was looking for at that high percent, just to kind of knock him out real quick. And in reality, he could have picked pretty much any single one of them. Yeah. So let's see here.
Oh, and great crowd. He got that crouch cancel out at the perfect time just to take that F tilt and the double
forward smash.
Wow, all right.
It's a very, very strong move, and in reality, as a good mix-up, it's just ridiculously strong. They're gonna die half the time because they're not expecting the DI necessary for it. So, but Juicebox is holding him on the ledge. Very well done so far.
I like that by Jerry. Don't get cute. Just float directly into the center of the stage. Reset. Again, the ball is in your court. And now that needle package is actually so big for Juicebox because now if he gets a grab, it should be a Puff stock.
It's just death, yeah.
Yeah. And there it is.
Should be, yep, that's it. Just gone like that. And that's the thing. That's what's so rough about this matchup is if he lets him get the needles, it's just free.
Yeah. And it's also just a lot of percent. Full complement of needles does 18 when not still. And you saw him even get a few. He got 11% to start right there.
Exactly. You don't even need to approach. Which is kind of critical for Juicebox at this point. He's got to kind of play his own spacing game. It's really rough against back airs, but getting pushed to ledge.
This is exactly what we saw with Juicebox and Calvar, where he was down huge on the last stock and just played patiently and brilliantly and brought it all the way back. And so now again, if he can just get one more set of needles and then get a grab,
that might be it. But let's see.
Is this going to be it? You see it?
That's death.
Wow. The clutchness.
That was very clean. Very clean. Interesting DI from Jerry, though. He kind of went straight left, so I don't really know whether he was expecting it or not. But
I think maybe he was trying to mix up. He saw that Juicebox could have also kill confirmed with an up air.
Right.
But just, he had confidence in the down throw fair, the bread and butter Sheik classic, and 2-0 for Juicebox.
Very clean. Yeah, it's a really pretty dominant games. I mean, at least the first one, and then come through the second. I think Juicebox has kind of got his bearings, so we're gonna kind of have to see if he's gonna do it again. Opting for the FD again. Why do you think he's just not gonna go for Dreamland?
I guess not. I mean, okay.
All right, so
that was real Puff stuff.
Yeah,
that was nice.
That was really cool.
No real punish for Juicebox, so that's a big play for Jerry. And again, we saw him get the rest last game, and again, Juicebox just slowly chipped it away. And Jerry's got to find a way to really make this rest count because right now Juicebox, again, one more grab away from just tying the game up. That's it.
And that's the frustration for sure. I mean, Puff's got that one hit combo where they just die, but then he's got to play the rest of the. He's got to really optimize it. And if he doesn't, then it's pretty much useless.
Yep. Oh, I can't believe that pound hit.
I know.
Oh yeah. And Juicebox laughs. He's like, all right, you got me.
I was about to say he's not necessarily thinking about it. It's pretty basic. It's basic Sheik Puff stuff, but sometimes it gets overlooked.
Nice. You see.
Keeping him walled out with a bunch of really nice aerials.
Oh, that could have been another. And Juicebox knows it again. He's like, all right.
Yeah, for sure. It's terrifying. Keep him away with the needles. It's like a little mini game almost.
Yep. Oh, and they, again, he ran up with that down tilt, as you mentioned, but Jerry, again, with the nice crouch cancel to stay from getting jumped or getting popped up.
Right. And I mean, it's not a very strong move if they crouch cancel, that's for sure. But, yep, straightforward there, just going to knock him out. And, you know, he can afford to take those trades at this percentage, but, you know, he's getting into that danger zone where Puff can kind of just land a back air and then follow it up if Jerry's feeling confident. But
you saw him again just scoot back, and that time he tried to again go the crouch cancel F smash, but Juicebox now has seen it a few times. He was ready, got the shield up, but now that shield's looking pretty small, so Puff can, you know, depending on the aerial drift. Oh, okay. I was going to say you could try and find ways to sneak in your back airs around that whittling shield, but it didn't really matter.
Yeah, instead it sneaks in his entire body and takes the stock. So we're now 2-1 in Jerry's favor. Let's see if he can hold this lead like he did with the rest prior and see what he can do with it. So opting for the up air, keep him in the air, but, you know, because Sheik definitely does have a couple issues getting down on Puff.
Yeah, just getting down in general, right? It's like if that, you know, you can kind of mix up your fastball on the down air, but that's really about it, and especially with a character that can shark as effectively as Puff. Oh, jeez.
Exactly. You'll see a lot of nairs downward, but speaking of nairs, goes for the nair out there. Surprised that was what he opted for. Forward air probably would have killed, but...
So this is the good stock from Jerry. He's still alive too, but he's just been getting trades, getting the stray hits.
Right, and that's exactly what he needs. If he gets another straightforward smash, the game's over. So, yeah.
He tried. Oh, but Juicebox grabbed the wrong way, and that's not enough.
Nope.
Yeah, all the way from the edge of FD, still alive, but that shit. I was gonna say, so much time to do whatever he wanted.
Exactly.
And so can Juicebox do it again? Probably not. This looks like it could be a dead Sheik, aka dead Zelda. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, well done. That's a little tricky to get, but I guess he's got some practice. Okay. Goes back for it and ends up on stage. Jerry. Oof.
And he didn't get, he got knocked away and got a bounce off to get to the ledge. That's huge. And now, yeah, okay.
There it is. Okay. So that would have been pretty intense. I would have been happy to see it in terms of, you know, entertainment factor, but I'm glad he was able to maintain his composure there.
Yeah. All right, so now 2-1 for Juicebox, and he has the luxury of going to his choice between if he wants to get, you know, totally small and go to Yoshi's, more than happy to, and that's where he's going to go. And I know that Juicebox personally loves the stage. You know, he's got incredibly quick platform movement. He just zooms around, and anytime you can get Puff closer to blast zones at earlier percents, that's obviously going to work out.
Beautiful.
And we saw, you know, Jerry starting getting rest in games 2 and 3, and those are good. Another accident.
What is it? Yikes. The thing is, what is he trying to do when he does it?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and he missed Randall, and...
Okay.
Okay, just goes for the drill.
Jerry definitely optimizing off this punish. And then, forward smash. Very safe. Very good option, because otherwise he would have gotten another, probably down throw.
So Jerry, basically, you know... We've seen a few Zelda switches, couple on purpose, couple by accident, by Juicebox.
Exactly. Jerry is recognizing that they're mostly accidents, but he's doing a good job of making sure he capitalizes on them and kind of takes what he can get.
Yep.
Because Juicebox playing it really, really well with spacing, so finding those openings, he's gotta capitalize on them for sure. Opting for pound.
Yeah.
It's a high risk, high reward move for sure, but it's got so much end lag, he can kind of pick what he wants to do with it afterwards.
Ooh, that parry, that mid percent is so scary. Juicebox getting out of there though. Oh, he just
grab. That's just he just went for it.
Yeah, he just drifted like right into Juicebox's arms. He was like, sure, I'll take this down throw.
Yeah, gets the max range forward air too, all the way out there.
You see Jerry putting these aerials slightly above where Juicebox is. He's just basically trying to catch these jumps. You know, whether it's the small fair, or he's trying to read a jump with the back air. And again,
yeah, there's a double bonus there if he is aiming high. You know, he avoids the grab and kind of plays it safe. It's almost like a Puff Icy's kind of situation where they go for high on shield.
And that time not fooled by the pullback.
But it reads what he's gonna do. I guess he had a 50-50 shot there, but he was pretty far out, so I'm not sure. Trying for the jab to try and pop him up in the end. Okay.
These wake-up F tilts are really working out for Juicebox. You see that Jerry's kind of sharking you know, either a spot dodge or a roll, as we saw him get the roll read for the rest. Not quite there, but again on Yoshi's getting a down throw should be a stock.
Just basically, yeah, probably somewhere around actually this percent.
Yeah.
So he's definitely gonna play the avoiding game. But
oh,
for pound, really good job. This is the second up air though. That could have been too much, but it looks like he's still gonna get plenty off of it.
When he Randall, okay. And now Jerry just totally holding on to center stage and making it really hard for Juicebox to get anywhere in close to him. You know, because Jerry's been floating around the platforms in a space where Juicebox would usually opt to maneuver as well, it makes it basically unsafe for him because Jerry can just spam aerials over and over and over. It's going to make life really hard for Juicebox.
Speaking of aerials, Jerry's actually gone for a lot of really odd down airs too as well.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's just to, you know, put shield pressure or get back on stage. He's going for it a lot more than you see most puffs go for it. And I'm wondering what his mindset is behind that.
Yeah. Well, at that percent, I mean, you can get drill into up smash and it's going to kill, and that's what we saw Jerry get. And so now he's got a pretty healthy lead too. And so again, just things have completely shifted from, and that's a rest.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow, so down 2-0 against Lod, brings it all the way back to win 3-2. He's down 2-0 against Juicebox and is now going to game 5. Can Jerry, the king of Xanadu...
I'd say Jerry Clutchmaster Xanadu.
Can he get it done?
That'd be pretty brilliant to watch. That'll be the... Well, no, that was almost a reverse throw. My fault. I was thinking about Bobby, but... All right, so, again, collecting themselves. So, let's see. So where do you think they're going?
My guess is they'll do Yoshi's or maybe FOD, because we saw Juicebox get a lot of his kills in games 1 and 2. And even in 3 and 4, even though he lost them, he got them horizontally with a lot of fairs, not that many up airs. So I think that, you know, if you might want to switch up to go to Fountain, that's not a bad idea. Especially because we saw actually Jerry do, you know, he's not doing the wall of pain stuff that a lot of puffs will normally do against Sheik. He's been doing instead, you know, we saw drill up smash, we see up air sharking, and going somewhere with a higher ceiling might be beneficial for Juicebox.
Right.
But, you know, he's in winners finals. We're not. So, but he is going to go to Fountain.
Sounds good.
And immediately they both just run away and turn their backs to each other. A classic.
Yeah, they're ready for the start of the game, that's for sure.
And again, so now the ever-changing platforms can give Juicebox, again, a little bit bonus element of surprise, sort of when he wants to actually, you know, initiate contact and go in, whether it's needle fair or just looking for an aerial off the platform. It's you know, he has a lot more tricks in the bag.
Right, and we're definitely going to see a lot more.
Oh, my God.
Beautiful. Yeah, we're definitely also going to see a lot more confidence from Jerry when there are no platforms there, because especially in terms of a recovery option, he's basically going to know he either goes on stage or onto the ledge. So it's almost like an FD kind of situation.
Yeah. All right, got him with the needle. So now again, down throw should kill.
Yeah, off the side at least, for sure. I mean, again, like we've already determined, he kind of has his pick of aerials after the down throw, so he's most likely going to go for forward air. But Jerry doing a good job at staying in the air. Opts for the pound. Again, way too dangerous. You can get a lot off of it, but you can also get a lot taken from you off of it. So.
I actually really like the way that Jerry's been switching up his shield between light and hard shield. Oh, missed the tech. But look at that. He jumped just a little bit too early. And, you know, if you guys don't know, Puff's jumps decrease in aerial, you know, how high you can go basically after each jump. So he had already used 2 and was unable to get that rest. That was a slight miscalculation on Jerry's part.
Right. It's definitely a very frustrating feeling when you're almost there and it's just, I'm not giving it to you.
Yeah. All right, got him off stage.
Yep. All right. As for the forward air, I guess he probably, well, the rest was definitely on the table there, but there's a lot of landing line from that up.
And this has been, you know, the most even back and forth game that we've seen so far in the set here in Game 5. We saw Juicebox just doing extraordinarily well Game 1, and then Jerry actually jumping out the big leads in Games 2 through 4. But
death.
Yep. Yeah.
I'll say it's been a lot of back and forth trades, but unfortunately they mean a lot more when Jerry takes that percentage.
Yeah, and that fair just covered everything except for a roll to the right and just set it up for the F smash, and we got ourselves pretty much a tie game here.
Wow.
2 stocks apiece.
These guys are nuts. Really good stuff coming from both of them. There's the up air, up throw, up air. Huh.
Oh, okay. But again, so this is the first opportunity that we've had to discuss on why going for that rest is not a bad thing. You know, everyone knows that going for rest is Puffing and Sheik when you're at anywhere under pretty much like 80% is fine. Because
fine, yeah.
Sheik doesn't really have, you know, a huge punish like Fox does, like Marth does, you know.
Yeah.
And Jerry's fine for that because if he gets that rest, that's a huge swing and he goes up 2 stocks to 1. And even on respawn, Juicebox can't kill him.
Exactly. And then at most, even if he does get the punish off, what's Juicebox going to get if he's under a certain percent? It's going to get maybe 20, 30% off of it. And then Jerry got almost got a stock.
Yeah.
It's definitely good. Good bucks there. Option forward smash. Looks like it's going to take him out. Nice.
Yeah. All right, so Juicebox down to his last stock. But again, Jerry 102. All Juicebox needs to tie this up is a grab or just a slap or a back air.
Yep. Pretty much.
You see he's looking for it. Oh, and these pounds again. Oh, my God. It looked like he had the read again.
Juicebox shaking his head. Yeah. Doesn't want to swing too much.
See him just trying to get auto-cancel fares. Right.
Swinging a bunch. Jerry's playing a little bit too grounded.
Yeah.
Yep.
You saw him. He was doing those really late up airs. Really close to the ground. Okay, so this is a... I was going to say... Oh, he just spot dodged it.
Case in point. Not too much he can really do at that low percent.
Yeah.
So I guess 20% is all he could have really asked for.
And he's just staying right in Juicebox's shield. He's basically goading him into doing something that could get punished by a rest.
Right, exactly. Jerry's kind of taking him out of his comfort zone versus the rest of the game.
This is so close. Oh, doesn't get the F smash. I like that. Just get the down smash. Get your percent.
Exactly. All he's got to do is rack up percent, get a throw, and it's over with. But you know he's got a long way to go before he gets to around 80, 85. Yep. Gonna get it done.
Oh, that double jump is so scary. And this he does get the full up B all the way in, and Jerry can only get a drill grab.
Right.
Oh my God.
We're getting there.
See, oh, not quite enough, but the next one will do it, and this is pretty much whoever gets a strong aerial is going to win. Not quite.
That was relatively weak, yep.
He gets the tournament winner. Oh, and this could be an edge guard opportunity for Jerry. He gets the over 100 get up, though, when he's living.
Oh, my goodness gracious. It's so close.
Juicebox taking his time.
Nerves. Granted, it's winners, but...
Still, this is so big. Oh, he just whiffed a wave dash. But
another late back air. Oh. Come on.
Juicebox holding center. Weak fair. Didn't punish on the tech, though. Nair does not connect, and this could be it. That is it.
Oh, man.
Forget Clutchbox in Florida. We got Clutchbox here in MDVA. Juicebox gets to winner's side of grand finals after a heart-pounding Game 5 ending with Jerry. Unbelievable performance from him. He is
absolutely brilliant at keeping his composure.
That was unreal.
Yeah.